Many Golden Age actresses captured hearts, delivered stellar performances, and became legends in their own right. Yet their lives were tragically brief. Each had so much more to give and so many stories left untold. Today, we're looking back at these young stars who made an impact in just a few short years, and we will also discuss how they died. Peg and Twistle. Peg and Twistle was a promising young actress whose life ended far too soon, capturing Hollywood's tragic underbelly. Born in 1908 in Wales and raised in the heart of theater culture, Peg followed in her father and uncle's footsteps, making her Broadway debut by age 17. Her talent shone through stage roles, and she quickly gained admiration from stars like Bette Davis. However, after a brief Hollywood stint and heartbreak over her career, Peg faced severe despair. On September 18, 1932, she leapt from the Hollywoodland sign at only 24, leaving behind a legacy as a talented but ultimately tragic figure. Thelma Todd. Thelma Todd's story is one of early promise and a tragic end, leaving Hollywood to wonder what might have been. Born in Lawrence, Massachusetts, Todd initially pursued a career as a teacher, but her beauty pageant wins led her to film, where her natural talent and comedic timing shone. Known for her work with the Marx Brothers and her popular cafe in Hollywood, she was a beloved figure in the industry. Tragically, at just 29, she was found dead in her car in 1935 under mysterious circumstances, sparking rumors of foul play that endure to this day. Jean Harlow. Jean Harlow, born Harley Carpenter in 1911, quickly became Hollywood's blonde bombshell, redefining screen allure in the early 1930s. After a move to Los Angeles and an ill-fated marriage at 16, she broke into film with Hell's Angels in 1930, capturing the public's fascination. With films like Red Dust and Dinner at 8, she solidified her comedic and dramatic talents. Her tragic death at just 26, from kidney failure during Saratoga in 1937, left fans heartbroken, and her legacy as an unmatched Hollywood icon. Harlow's impact endures, setting the standard for Hollywood glamour and intrigue. Carole Lombard. Carole Lombard, born Jane Alice Peters in 1908, was a comedic genius whose charm made her one of Hollywood's most beloved actresses. After being discovered at 12, she transitioned from silent films to talkies with ease, her breezy voice winning audiences over. Known for My Man Godfrey and her romance with Clark Gable, Lombard reached the height of stardom. Tragically, in 1942, she died in a plane crash at 33, returning from a war bond rally. Her wit, beauty, and energy left an indelible mark on cinema, and her legacy remains unmatched. Asma Khan. She was a gifted singer with a mesmerizing voice who captured hearts in her brief yet brilliant career. Born into a prominent family, she starred in 2 films, Intisar al-Shabab in 1941 alongside her brother Farid al-Atraq, and Garam wa Intiqam in 1944. Tragically, during the filming of Garam wa Intiqam, Asma Khan died in a car accident, sparking rumors of espionage involvement amid World War II's shadowy conflicts. Though her life was cut short, Asma Khan's remarkable talent and mysterious death continue to intrigue and inspire, cementing her legacy in Arab cinema and music. Lupe Vees. She was a fiery talent known as the Mexican Spitfire for her vivacious personality and comedic skill. After starting on stage in Mexico, she lit up Hollywood with her roles in The Gaucho in 1927 and the popular Mexican Spitfire series. Her passionate nature was mirrored in her tumultuous romances, including a brief marriage to Johnny Weissmuller. Tragically, at 36, facing heartbreak and a waning career, Lupe took her own life. Her legacy as a dynamic and groundbreaking Latina actress continues to shine in Hollywood history. Primula R. Born in 1918 in London, Primula R was a budding actress, best known for her role in Her Man Gilby in 1944. She married Hollywood star David Niven, and the couple quickly became a beloved fixture in the social scene of 1940s Hollywood. Tragically, her life was cut short in 1946, due to an accidental fall during a party in Beverly Hills, leaving behind 2 young sons. Her untimely death at just 28 brought an end to a promising career and left a lasting impact on Niven, who mourned her deeply throughout his life. Elizabeth Short. Later known as the Black Dahlia, Elizabeth Short was born in 1924 in Medford, Massachusetts. She grew up with a love for movies and moved to California in her late teens, seeking a new life. However, her journey was marked by hardship, including a rocky relationship with her estranged father. In 1947, at just 22, her life ended tragically when her body was found brutally murdered in Los Angeles. Dubbed the Black Dahlia by the press, her unsolved murder captivated the nation, becoming one of the most infamous cold cases in American history. Carol Landis. Carol Landis, born Frances Lillian Mary Ritzty in 1919, rose from a challenging childhood to pursue her Hollywood dreams. Known for her beauty and memorable role as Loana in 1 Million BC, 1940, she made 49 films but struggled to break into A-list stardom. Despite her talent, Hollywood often overlooked her, focusing on her looks rather than her abilities. Personal struggles and failed marriages took a toll, and in 1948, at just 29, she tragically took her own life. Carol's story is a haunting reminder of the pressures faced by Hollywood's forgotten talents. Blanca Estella Pavon. Blanca Estella Pavon was a rising Mexican actress who captured hearts with her magnetic performances in films like Cuando lloran los valientes en ustedes, los ricos. Born in 1926, Pavon became known for her expressive style and powerful presence on screen, often portraying resilient characters with deep emotions. Her promising career was tragically cut short when she died in a plane crash near Popocatépetl on September 26, 1949, at just 23. Pavon's talent and spirit live on through her memorable roles, preserving her place as a beloved figure in classic Mexican cinema. John Spangler. John Spangler was a rising star whose mysterious disappearance remains one of Hollywood's most haunting tales. Born in Seattle in 1923, Jean moved to Los Angeles and became a model before breaking into show business as a dancer and bit-part actress. A devoted mother, she faced a difficult custody battle over her daughter but ultimately won. While filming Young Man with a Horn in 1949, Jean vanished without a trace, leaving behind a cryptic note addressed to actor Kirk Douglas. Her unsolved disappearance left Hollywood and her family in anguish, casting a shadow over her promising life at only 26. Chamelia. Chamelia was a dazzling Egyptian actress who, despite her brief career, became an iconic figure in the Egyptian film industry. Born in Alexandria in 1919, she brought charm and intrigue to her roles in films like Shari al-Bahlawan, Aher Kedba, and Waladi. Her beauty and talent captivated audiences, yet her life was cut tragically short. On August 31, 1950, Chamelia passed away in a plane crash in El Buhaira, Egypt, at only 30 years old, leaving fans wondering what more she could have achieved. Maria Montes. In the escapist cinema of the 1940s, Maria Montes was a star who dazzled with her exotic charm. Born to a Spanish diplomat and raised in the Canary Islands, she sought stardom first in Europe and then in New York City, where she worked as a model. Universal Pictures took notice, and soon, Montes was gracing screens as the sultry heroine in Technicolor fantasies alongside actors like Sabu and Turhan Bey. Known for her beauty rather than her acting ability, Maria captivated audiences with thrilling tales of adventure and peril. Tragically, her life ended on September 7, 1951, when she was found drowned in her bath, possibly from a heart attack. She was 39th. Eva Perón, or Evita, as she became known, rose from a poor village in Argentina to become one of the country's most influential figures. Born in Los Toldos, she set her sights on fame early, moving to Buenos Aires at just 15 to pursue an acting career. Her true talent emerged in radio, where her voice captivated audiences and led to influential connections. When she married military leader Juan Perón, Eva became the face of Argentina's working class, dedicating herself to social reforms that won her the adoration of millions. Her untimely death in 1952 left Argentina mourning, and she remains an enduring symbol of compassion and resilience. Dixie Lee. Dixie Lee was a spirited talent with a promising career in Hollywood, starring in films like Redheads on Parade and Love in Bloom during the 1930s. Born in Tennessee in 1909, Dixie quickly made a name for herself as a singer and actress. Her marriage to Bing Crosby in 1930 brought her further into the spotlight, but her life was marked by both fame and struggles. Despite a vibrant start, her health declined in later years. Tragically, Dixie passed away on November 1, 1952, at just 42, leaving behind a lasting legacy both in film and music. Joan Dowling. Joan Dowling was an actress whose passion for the stage was undeniable. Born in London in 1928 and raised by her grandmother, Joan had no formal training but was drawn to acting from a young age, landing her first role at 14. She found fame in Ealing Studios films, where she also met her husband Harry Fowler while filming Hue and Cry in 1947. Despite her rising career, personal heartache took its toll, and in 1954, Joan tragically took her own life at only 26. Her brief career remains a testament to her natural talent and spirit. Miroslava. Miroslava, born Miroslava Sternova, endured a life filled with tragedy and resilience. Born in interwar Prague, she fled the rise of Nazism with her family, eventually finding refuge in Mexico. Her striking European features led her to the screen, where she became known for portraying mysterious and exotic characters. Her last and most iconic role was in Luis Buñuel's The Criminal Life of Archibaldo de la Cruz. Tragically, Miroslava took her own life shortly after the film wrapped, reportedly heartbroken over unrequited love. At only 30, her story remains a haunting tale of beauty, talent, and loss. Susan Ball. Susan Ball, a talented beauty and second cousin to Lucille Ball, was poised to be Hollywood's next big star. Born in 1934, she quickly rose to fame, known as the new Cinderella Girl of 1952. With notable roles in films like City Beneath the Sea and War Arrow, she captured attention and acclaim. But her life took a tragic turn when a leg injury revealed a cancerous tumor, leading to an amputation. Despite her resilience, the cancer spread. Susan passed away on August 5, 1955, at just 21, leaving behind a legacy of grace and courage that continues to be remembered. Pat Williams. Pat Williams was a rising actress whose talent was seen in Grounds for Marriage, 1951. Born in Boise, Idaho in 1931, Pat captured attention with her poise and beauty. Though her career was brief, her on-screen charm left a lasting impression. She was married to Danny Stein and seemed destined for more screen roles, but her journey was cut tragically short. On September 21, 1955, at only 24, Pat passed away in Las Vegas, leaving fans to wonder what could have been for this young Hollywood hopeful. Anne Crawford. Anne Crawford was a British leading lady whose grace and charm left a lasting impression on audiences. Born in 1920 in Haifa to Scottish parents, she grew up in Edinburgh before stepping into the spotlight. Known for films like The Peterville Diamond and Knights of the Round Table, Anne's performances captivated audiences in both film and theater. At the time of her untimely passing at 35, she was starring in The Spider's Web at the Savoy Theatre in London. Her sudden loss was deeply felt by co-stars and fans alike, remembering her gentle, good-humored spirit. Judy Tyler. Judy Tyler's charm and talent shone through on screen, yet her life was tragically cut short. Born in 1932 to artistic parents, she grew up immersed in music and dance, winning beauty contests and dancing at the Copacabana while still in school. At just 17, she became Princess Summerfall Winterspring on the Howdy Doody Show, endearing herself to young audiences. Later, she starred alongside Elvis Presley in Jailhouse Rock, poised for stardom. But, just days after filming, Judy was killed in a car accident at only 24. Her untimely death left Hollywood mourning a star gone too soon. Simone Silva. Simone Silva, an Egyptian-born actress of French-Italian descent, made her mark in England's B-movies, though her vibrant personality often outshone her on-screen roles. Known for her striking beauty, Simone yearned for bigger success, pushing herself to extreme lengths for a Hollywood comeback. Sadly, her ambitions led to her untimely death in London's Mayfair district, where she was found after an apparent stroke, likely triggered by intense dieting. Though her career was brief, Simone's story remains a poignant reminder of the pressures faced by actresses in Hollywood's golden age. Mary Welch. Mary Welch was an emerging star whose talent graced both stage and screen in post-war America. Born in Charleston in 1922, she captured audiences with roles in Park Row, Hands of Mystery, and popular television shows like Kraft Theater. Her performances promised a bright future, yet her life was unexpectedly cut short. Married to actor David White, Mary seemed poised for a flourishing career. Tragically, she passed away on May 31, 1958, at only 36, leaving a bittersweet reminder of a talent taken too soon. Kendall. Kendall was a dazzling English actress who lit up the screen with her wit and charm. Born in 1927 in Yorkshire, found fame in films like Les Girls, The Reluctant Debutante, and Simon and Laura, captivating audiences with her comedic timing and elegance. Married to actor Rex Harrison, her career was flourishing, yet behind her radiant smile, she battled leukemia, a diagnosis kept from her to shield her from despair. Sadly, passed away on September 6, 1959, at only 32, leaving Hollywood dimmer without her unique spark. Diana Barrymore, daughter of screen legend John Barrymore. Diana Barrymore lived a life that seemed scripted for Hollywood itself. Glamorous, tumultuous, and tragically short. Born in 1921, Diana was raised amidst privilege, yet starved of parental warmth, which fueled her rebellious spirit. By her 20s, she had earned Broadway acclaim and starred in Hollywood films, including Eagle Squadron. Yet, personal battles and an all-consuming struggle with alcoholism derailed her career. Her life became a heartbreaking descent from promise to despair, a journey she captured in her memoir, Too Much, Too Soon. Diana took her life on January 25, 1960, at just 38, leaving behind a legacy of raw talent overshadowed by tragedy. Marilyn Johnson. Marilyn Johnson was a rising actress with a captivating presence, remembered for her roles in Secrets of a Sorority Girl, I Love Lucy, and Wife Decoy. Born in Detroit in 1922, Marilyn's career was blossoming as she navigated both film and television in the 1940s and 1950s. Her marriage to actor Forrest Tucker brought her further into Hollywood's inner circle, yet her promising path was tragically short-lived. Marilyn passed away unexpectedly on July 19, 1960, at just 37, leaving her potential unfulfilled and fans mourning a talent lost too soon. Pina Pellicer. Pina Pellicer remains one of Mexico's most cherished actresses, remembered for her raw and captivating performances. Known for her role alongside Marlon Brando in One-Eyed Jacks, she set a high standard for authentic acting in an era dominated by melodrama. Her realism on screen resonated deeply with audiences, marking her as a standout talent. Yet, despite her success, Pina's life was tragically brief. She passed away at only 30, leaving fans and admirers wondering what more she could have achieved. Her legacy endures, a reminder of her artistry and the depth she brought to Mexican cinema. Barbara Payton. Barbara Payton's Hollywood tale is as tragic as it gets. Born in 1927 in Cloquet, Minnesota, Barbara's blue-eyed allure brought her to Tinseltown, where she gained attention with roles alongside stars like James Cagney and Gary Cooper. But her career was soon overshadowed by scandal and turbulent relationships, most notably a violent love triangle with actors Francho Tone and Tom Neal. As her lifestyle spiraled, so did her career, pushing her to poverty, arrests, and heartbreak. By 1967, after years of decline and struggle, Barbara passed away at 39, a cautionary tale of fame's fleeting and often destructive nature.